You could inspire people around you. You'll be surprised at what picking up a camera yourself could do to everyone around you. You could inspire them to start a new job, start that business, or even pick up a camera themselves. So since I started content creating, so many people around me has picked up a camera themselves, which I think is pretty cool. By the way, the most important reason is at the very end, and it might just be the reason that you start. So stick around for that. Next up, you learn a lot about yourself becoming a content creator. Like, what kind of content creator do you want to be? Do you want to entertain people, inspire people, educate people, and also you're constantly putting yourself in difficult situations? For example, talking to the camera like this is very awkward, uncomfortable, and not a pleasant experience when you first pick up a camera. This is me at the start of my YouTube journey. Hello, and welcome to the video. I'm going to talk you through 4 different chest exercises you should be doing in your chest day. So let's do this. And this is me now. Practice makes progress. Next up, don't be view oriented. If you're just chasing views, attention, or clout, that's where you're gonna fail. So if you're constantly pumping out videos trying to break the internet and go viral, you're gonna lead to disappointment. I've just got such a backlog of content now where I just post, forget about the views, post, forget about the views. If one happens to go viral, then great, but I don't put my heart and soul and happiness on it. Next up, nobody knows what they're doing at the start. The most important thing is putting yourself out there. So don't compare yourself to your current favorite influencer. So go to your favorite influencer's Instagram or YouTube and scroll all the way to the top to the oldest post. If you keep scrolling down, you'll see exactly the changing moment for them. Next up, just have fun with it. People take themselves way too seriously. Joy is a magnet and people could genuinely see if you enjoy what you do. Next up is trial and error. There is no such thing as a perfect video. What might work for one person might not work for you. Mr. Beast, the most subscribed person on YouTube, said post 100 videos, and with every video try and improve something. This could be anything from lighting, editing, location,
talking to the camera,
trying something new, different styles of content. There is so much to try. Next up, something's better than nothing. Here I'm specifically talking about TikTok and Instagram because you could post daily. I'd much rather post something which I'm not necessarily happy with and not happy with the quality than nothing at all, just because by posting is an opportunity of putting yourself out there. And the funny thing is, it's always these posts which I'm not necessarily proud of that always perform the best, way better than the ones I put my heart and soul in. Next up, follow trends. There's always a new trend every month or two on TikTok and Instagram. For example, in this moment of time, the current trend is nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. So use those trends to your advantage. You either want to hop on a trend or a trending sound. This will help push out your content even more because it's current. Next up, recycle old content, especially on TikTok. And I've only just learned this recently. The best thing about TikTok is if you're a small creator, your content's always going to be pushed out to a minimum of 200 to 500 people. So the same people won't see your videos. So if I create a piece of content today, for the upcoming weeks, I will post it between 3 to 5 times, but I will change it slightly every single video. One video could have subtitles, one video could have captions, one video could have background music, and one video that could play around with the zooms. So they're all different. Next up, just start, pick up a camera. It can be very daunting filming yourself in public, but you do get over this. You'll realize that nobody cares. I remember the first time I was filming in public, I was on my way to Thailand to start this YouTube channel. I was so nervous. I was looking around to see if people were judging me, but fast forward 3 years, it was worth it. So this previous point ties into the biggest lesson I'll share at the end. Once you understand it, it will get easier. Next up, consistency and persistence are key. The more you shop, the more you grow. Period. Next up, plan ahead. Don't rely on inspiration because you might not always get this. So at the end of each week, I sit down and I plan my upcoming week. I grab a book, and in this book, I write down everything that needs to be filmed in the upcoming week. Like this video so I don't have to rely on inspiration. So how far do you plan your content? A day, a week, a month? Let me know in the comments below. Next point goes hand in hand with the previous, and that's filming batch content to avoid burnout. So across a week, I normally film 3 to 5 Instagram reels or TikToks a week, and also 1 full YouTube video a week. But however, once a month, I normally rent a private studio and film about 15 to 20 skits there. This just allows me to have some breathing space with content, and I do have a backlog, which I am very happy about. Next, you can monetize content creation without having a lot of followers. I only learned this in the last year. UCG is my best friend. So that I've been creating content now for over 3 years, I developed a skill set which I didn't know I had in content creation. This involves editing, talking to the camera, having the right camera, and just knowing how to put a video together. Next, it hasn't quite happened to me yet, but it could change your life. There are so many content creators who I've seen, from influencers to YouTubers to TikTokers, whose life has completely changed just by putting themselves out there. Next, you could definitely transition as a content creator. Just because you're niched into one subject now doesn't mean you could change in the future. That's the beauty of it. You're not in one box. You could definitely get out of it. Next, your content changes, and I'm talking about the quality. For example, editing, music, talking to the camera, this stuff all improves. When I posted my first piece of content on day one, I was really proud of it, but looking back, it was absolutely terrible. From talking to the camera, I wasn't necessarily confident, I was nervous, the music was offbeat. There are so many improvements that could be made. Next, you will outgrow your old content. I absolutely love everything I make on YouTube. It's my priority. TikTok and Instagram, on the other hand, I'm not necessarily a fan. I don't think I'm going to be doing this forever. I'll go for the more humor, entertainment, and trying to get laughs route. Next up, be prepared to cringe at yourself and others to cringe at you too. You've put yourself in a very awkward and uncomfortable situation by posting and putting yourself out there, but that's very brave. And it's also good because you've let go of what people think about you from your past to try and do something with your future. What's something that you've posted recently that's made you cringe? Here's mine.
Yeah, Rick James, bitch. Party like I'm Rick James, bitch.
Bad, isn't it? Drop your comments below and hit the subscribe button. Next up, not every video will do well, and that's okay. Some of your best work will flop and some random clip will blow up. That's the game. Like I said before, don't put your heart and soul in one single video and try and make it perfect, because it's most likely going to lead to disappointment. You're better off having 10 pieces of imperfect content than one perfect one. Next up, a community is way better than virality. It's way better to have that small loyal community that interact with each other than having a lot of followers that don't comment or engage with your content. And it's way better to build one loyal follower at a time than get an influx of followers. For example, on my Instagram, I had a viral video and I got 20,000 followers in less than a week, but nobody really engages. On TikTok, on the other hand, I got less than 2,000 followers and it's a nice little community. So the small loyal community beats the big following all day long. Next up, this one's going to be a little deep. Most people you know are silently watching. Just because they aren't commenting or engaging with you doesn't mean they aren't paying attention. And I'm just going to leave that one there. So here is the most important lesson that I have learned from posting content, and that is nobody actually cares about you. But I mean this as a positive. So once you realize people aren't watching your every move, it's a massive release. You're free to experiment, mess up and grow. This is something I wish I learned a lot sooner because it was really holding me back. But nobody cares, and it's a good thing. If you found this video beneficial, hit the thumbs up and watch this next video.